update.
And I'm Bobby Thornton.
All right, let's get to our top stories. Last October, at our very first Monday Night Live, we did a brief segment during Monday Update on Hillcrest Athletic Campus. Yep, pretty much looks exactly the same as it did a year ago.
Supported by the opportunity to acquire a free movie ticket, last week's blood drive was a success with a steady flow of students donating through both days. Problems occurred later in the night, though, when students showed up at the busings demanding their blood back after realizing that the movie voucher was only good at a theater 10 miles away in Royal Palm, not Cineplace.
It wouldn't be Monday Update without some mention of the CAF. Oops, there we go again. I mean, the fresh food company. It appears that after realizing that they were losing money on melon consumption, management instructed workers to cut the cantaloupe in the smallest pieces possible. Speaking of the CAF, the MNL crew has observed a high number of female students wearing the not allowed strapless dresses in the CAF during the Sunday meal right after morning church. The guilty females argue that they're just in their Sunday best. That's right, ladies, because nothing says holiness for the Lord like wearing clothes that reveal as much as possible.
Yeah.
Desperate to win a championship of some kind, in lieu of the work stoppage, LeBron James has announced that he'll be taking his talents to China. Hearing this announcement, Dirk Nowitzki replied, LeBron who?
It seems as though the moderator of the student dance again. Your feet have got no rhythm. It seems as though the moderator fell asleep at the computer this past week. After recognizing a potential error in an email, Chapel Office Secretary Robin White attempted to ask the moderator to not send the email. And then this got sent to all the students. Yeah, pretty hard to expect someone to catch that all exclamation point subject line. Kind of makes you wonder what else could get through the listserv moderator's eyes.
As part of this year's Hispanic Heritage Month activities, the school will be hosting its annual Salsa Fest competition. After a staggering increase in the number of teams competing over last year's team, from 7 teams to over 20 this year, we had to find out why. Our first hypothesis was that maybe more students like salsa this year. Then we realized it probably has less to do with that and more to do with the giant Pikachu stuffed animal being held by a SpongeBob shirt and bright-colored, board short-wearing Toma Sakura.
Last week, the school hosted a visit day for dual-enroll students from local private school, the King's Academy. In preparation for their visit, which included lunch in the FFC, a sign was put up the night before to notify students that there would be 90 kids infiltrating the cafeteria during the lunch hour. In other words, they wanted to warn you that if you were planning to eat pizza for lunch, you'd need to get there before they did.
Ahead of next spring's primary votes, Republican presidential candidates have been participating in a handful of nationally televised be honest, with news anchors moderating and 8 people on stage, they're not really debates. They're just staged spectacles with news organizations trying to provoke 30-second segments of unproductive verbal conflict so that they can take the soundbite out of context and spin it into controversial ratings-driven headline. Asked to comment on what she thought of the role it plays in shaping the country's political landscape, one PBA junior history major replied, "The changes on Facebook are really stupid."
This past week, celebrities Jennifer Lopez and Jason Statham were in West Palm Beach to shoot scenes for their new upcoming movie, Parker. Here to share with us a little about the experience are J-Lo and Jason.
Waiting for tonight. Whoa!
Welcome to Monday Update. It's a privilege to have you here with us.
Thank you. We're just so glad that we could take some time out of our busy schedules to be here with you. But now, let me introduce you to my party person.
Yes, thank you.
So you're shooting a new movie set right here in Palm Beach. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Of course, of course. I mean, originally we wanted to film it in Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. But we settled on West Palm. It's a fun film, you know, it's kind of James Bond-ish type of film. I play a real estate agent, and you know, we're just really hoping that people will just connect with it and just really love it.
Yes, well, I play this rather solitary guy who's very determined and strong and rather tough. So, for the most part, it's exactly the same movie that I've done 15 times already. Change the title and setting.
And what about those scenes you're shooting with the helicopters at night?
Oh, those shoots in La Noche. I mean the nighttime. They were simply horrible. Have you ever tried to put makeup on in the dark?
I mean...
I wouldn't have minded it and all, but it's just there were so many PBA students trying to take my picture, and I just wanted to look good for them, you know? They were jumping up and down, and they were so excited to see me. I mean, you know, my anthem is, let's get loud, let's get loud.
To clarify, we actually were both back at our hotel rooms during that helicopter night. They were just filming extra action shots. I have no bloody clue why any of the PBA students would have shown up for that. Just to watch 2 helicopters go back and forth. Thanks to technology, they'll all be edited out and shot anyway.
I see. So, what has been your favorite part about filming, Jason?
Well, actually, like most films, I do my own stunts. I choose to do this. It's rather helpful here because we kind of run out of budget, you see. We can't afford to have the extra cost of a stunt double. We've kind of run the budget a bit dry.
Who has run the budget dry?
Well, mostly J-Lo.
Well, we were filming on Worth Avenue. What did you expect of me? I saw this pair of shoes and I had to have them, and well, that probably would run the budget dry, but you know what? My love don't cost a thing. Shoes did cost a thing.
I see. Well, best of luck to both of you. Our time is up.
I'll give you 5 seconds to remove your hand.